What's up, friends? Welcome to today's video. So, you guys might have seen, if we are friends on Facebook or Instagram, you guys might have seen our little announcement yesterday. If you didn't see it, you should probably go check it out. But I am pregnant, and I'm still getting used to saying that because it's so crazy to me. It's so crazy. So I thought that what I want to do is document what's going on with my body. I'm trying to stay fit and healthy during my pregnancy, the whole journey, because this is a completely new thing to me. And I followed a few other people's pregnancy journeys both on social media and on YouTube, and I found it fascinating because everybody is different and everybody's journey is different. So I thought I could document it for you guys. So hopefully y'all do enjoy it. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments below throughout any time during this pregnancy or any of these videos. I can't promise that I have an answer because I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to expect. I'm doing a lot of research and reading right now and talking to friends and family members that have all had kids. I'm kind of terrified. So I guess I could start back to, I'm just going to be honest about this whole journey and leading up to this point so far. So Matt and I have actually been trying to get pregnant for a while, and we have succeeded twice, I guess 3 times now this year, and 2 of those pregnancies actually ended in miscarriages. So I have a video on that on our Wandering Wyatts channel. I'll link it below. I don't want to go over that whole thing again because it's very emotional for me. But I guess I was starting to get to the point to where I thought that I was going to need to go to a specialist to see if there was something wrong. And then we found out that I was pregnant again. And I am now at about 8 weeks. That's what we're estimating at. We actually have an ultrasound scheduled for next week, which will confirm the actual timing. They can give us an estimated due date. They can see how far along I am and make sure everything's in the right place. So I'm excited and nervous about that. But I'm about 8 weeks now. And I found out 4 weeks ago. So I've been really in tune with my body, and my period has been regular for a few years now. I also went through a time of not having a period, so the fact that I'm pregnant now is just amazing to me, and I'm so thankful that my body has recovered from the years of dieting and abuse that I put my body through. My period was late, and I think it was after 5 or 6 days late I actually took my first pregnancy test, and I took it in the evening. And after I took it, and then I saw 1 line and a faint second line. And usually with pregnancy tests, if you take the test and you're not pregnant, you're not going to see anything. You're not even going to see like a remote line unless the test itself is wrong, or I don't know how you could take the test wrong, but I guess that's a possibility. So just to be safe, I took it again in the morning. I took another one, and there was a darker second line this time. So that's when we knew that I was pregnant. So at that point, I started calling our primary care physician to get an appointment to confirm, because I know that they could do the blood test. So I wanted to do that just to double check, make sure everything was good, and then see what the next steps were, because I have no idea. We didn't know what to do. That following Thursday, and they did the blood test, and I called the doctor's office the next day, and they said that the HCG levels in my blood confirmed that I was 5 to 6 weeks pregnant. So yeah, I guess I could just talk about like any symptoms, because I've been having some people ask me if I'm feeling any symptoms or how I'm feeling. And to be honest, I feel pretty decent. Now, the first couple symptoms that I noticed, this is something that has happened to me for each of the 3 pregnancies that I've had this year. For some reason, I don't really dream much. I don't remember my dreams much anymore, but I do know that each time I have been pregnant, even if it's just for a few weeks, I've had really terrible dreams the first couple weeks. And it's not something I put together until this 3rd pregnancy. Because I actually started having really bad dreams within like 2 to 3 weeks of when I think I actually conceived. But like really vivid, terrible, like devastating dreams. And I don't know what that is, but I remember having them for each of the 3 pregnancies, and then this one especially. I had some really, really weird dreams that I woke up and like either crying, or I would tell Matt something terrible happened. I got in a wreck in one of them. Matt got shot in one of them. Like, I'm not kidding. These were terrible dreams. But after I had that for the last 2 pregnancies, I had really bad dreams last month, and I was like, I wonder if I'm pregnant. Like, could that be a possibility? And then I want to say probably at about 2 to 3 weeks, my boobs started getting really sore. And I know this is going to be a lot of information for you guys, but that's this journey, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So hopefully y'all appreciate it. My boobs started getting like really sore and tender, like painfully sore. So that was another thing that, and that can happen sometimes around that time of the month, but this is like a lingering, like still going on. And then I think those were the 2 main symptoms that I was feeling. And then I took the test. Of course, I missed my period. That's the biggest indication. And then I took the test, and since then, in the last, I'd say 3 to 4 weeks, I've been having some stomach pains, but not severe stomach pains. I've been looking that up, and they're apparently growing pains. Like, everything in the area is shifting, and all of your muscles and your organs are shifting around to make room for the baby, which is mind-blowing to me. So I've been getting some of that. I've been getting some like afternoon indigestion, like just discomfort in the stomach area, like the lower stomach area, like bloating and just a general non-hunger, which is very different for me. I am always hungry. If you guys know me, I love to eat. All food sounds good to me at all times, but just kind of a general like lack of interest in food. I'm still eating, I'm tracking my calories, I'm making sure I'm getting enough, especially with protein. So that's not an issue, but it's just different for me. And then in the last probably 2 weeks or so, I've really noticed fatigue. So usually at about, and I might look sleepy right now because I just woke up from a nap, but usually at about 1 or 2, I hit kind of a wall and I take naps. And I don't normally nap. I'm not a fan of naps because I always wake up confused and frustrated because I've wasted the day. But it's like without fail, around 1 or 2, if I'm sitting down, I will fall asleep and I can't help it. I'll try my best to stay awake. I tried to do it today and I just fell asleep. And I woke up and I kept falling back asleep. And then usually at about 9 o'clock at night is whenever it hits again and I'm just out. And I've been sleeping really well, so that's good. I've also been peeing more, which is apparently normal with all of the hormone changes. You have to pee more frequently, which I have no idea what I'm in for in the months to come, because as there's less and less room in that area when the baby grows, like, I'm gonna have to pee all the time. But yeah, so I've been peeing more. But other than that, I've had a little bit of nausea on and off, but no full out morning sickness. I don't know if that's, if it's like still coming, like if it's going to happen, or if maybe I'm just lucky and I'm not going to get the whole vomiting constantly thing. I would prefer that that not be the case, because I think I've thrown up like twice in the last 10 years, and each time I cry miserably. Throwing up is one of the least favorite things I've ever experienced. So I don't know if maybe my body is kind of like just rejecting that whole side, or maybe I just don't really get nauseous easily. I've had some nausea on and off, but it's not like debilitating. So I can still go about my day. I can still kind of eat, but I don't feel like I'm going to throw up at any time, or I don't feel like I'm going to throw up what I eat. So I'm thankful for that. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm not going to get it, or maybe it's going to happen a little bit later. So we'll see. I think that kind of covers the symptoms up to this point. We're starting to get really excited. I'm still very, very nervous. I want to make sure everything's okay. I know that's a normal thing, especially coming after miscarriages, but I'm like constantly just hoping and praying that everything is okay. And I'm doing my best to sleep, to get plenty of water, to make sure and take my prenatal vitamin, and stay active, but without pushing it too hard. So I've definitely toned back on my workouts, and I can talk about that more in a future video. But I think that's about it for now. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this series. I don't know what I'll call it. Maybe I'll give it a little title or something. It's like pregnancy prep, because this is a whole new journey for me and I'm excited to document it, because like with my bodybuilding, I'm relating it to my bodybuilding prep, but like with those preps, I like to go back and see the journey and see the changes in my body and my mentality as I go, recalling back on the memories and the experiences. So I think this is more so for me than it is for you guys, but hopefully you guys can enjoy it too. And if any of you guys out there are moms, I would love to hear more from you in the comments. So leave your thoughts, comments down below. I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know if y'all liked it, and if you are just now coming across this channel, make sure and subscribe. My name is Blair and I go by Blue Blair Fitness, and I share things fitness and health and life and everything in between, I guess. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next one.